Okay, hello everybody. Hello. Merry Christmas Eve from all of us here in New York City. We are live here in Manhattan on the eve of Christmas 2025. Hope everyone has had a wonderful Wednesday night here. Or if it's already Thursday, happy Thursday. Wherever you guys may be watching from, depending on your time zone. We are in the middle of Christmas Eve here. We are about 3 hours away, exactly 3 hours from the arrival of Christmas here in New York City. And if it's already Christmas where you are, Merry Christmas! Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! Let me put up the graphic here. Where is it? It's down here somewhere. There it is. And we have Miss Kitty here. Merry Christmas, Miss Kitty. We are live here right in this is Lincoln Center, right in front of Revson Fountain, the famous fountain here in the Lincoln Center complex. This is where we are starting things off here tonight as we welcome the arrival of Christmas in 3 hours here in New York City and up and down the Eastern time zone. Okay, so hopefully everyone has had a wonderful holiday season as we are waiting the arrival for Christmas. Alright, so today, or rather tonight, is Wednesday, December 24th, 2025. The time now is 9:02 p.m. The temperature is 36 degrees Fahrenheit. It is 2 degrees Celsius. It is mostly cloudy, as we can look high above us. It is mostly cloudy. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. And we do have the Santa tracker, courtesy of NORAD, the North American Aerospace Defense. Santa is he is on his way to St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador in Canada. He was just last spotted in Nuuk in Greenland. Santa Claus was he was last spotted in Nuuk, Greenland, and he is on his way to St. John's up in Newfoundland and Labrador in Canada. And we'll be keeping an eye on Santa's progress as he makes his voyage around the world to deliver Christmas gifts and joy all throughout the world. That is courtesy of NORAD, the North American Aerospace Defense Command. They have been keeping track of Santa since the 1950s. Alright, so let's begin here. We're starting things off here in Lincoln Center with the Revson Fountain right here. We do have a few folks hanging around here. Not too many folks here. Just a few here and there. That is the Revson Fountain. Alright, so we are starting, this is a late night stream as we wait for the arrival of Christmas at 12 midnight. So we're going to be sticking around here for 12 midnight. Hey, hello to Christian Sanchez. Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad, Christian. Amazing stream. We are just getting started here tonight. We are just getting started, and thank you to those who joined me during the last stream. That was in Dyker Heights, Brooklyn. We were checking out the holiday homes there in Dyker Heights, Brooklyn. There was so much to see that we did not get to see we did not get to see the entire neighborhood. So I would have to go back there, hopefully by tomorrow, Christmas Day, and check out the rest of what we missed during the last stream. That was back on Monday night, and this is the Metropolitan Opera House on this Christmas Eve. Nothing going on here as far as I can see. Thank you, Christian. Muchas gracias. Feliz Navidad. Alright, as we check out the entrance here to the Metropolitan Opera House. Alright, so this is what Christmas Eve looks like right now here in Lincoln Center. Really nothing going on here. We just have a few folks hanging around here and there. It is a quiet night here in Lincoln Center. Okay, so we have David. This is the David Jeff and Hall right here. And the David H. Koch Theater over here to my right. And of course, we have the Metropolitan Opera House. That is the main venue here in Lincoln Center. And we're back here towards the Revson Fountain. Beautiful, peaceful, and relaxing on this Christmas Eve 2025. Okay, and we don't have any snowstorms, by the way. If you guys are wondering if we are having a white Christmas here, this year we are not. Unfortunately, we are not having a white Christmas. We were expecting some snow last night, but that seemed like it never came. The forecast might have been wrong with that. We probably just got a trace of snow, but that has since long been gone. We don't have any trace of snow anywhere here. However, we are expecting a snowstorm to arrive over the weekend. This coming weekend, we are expecting a rather moderate-sized snowstorm to arrive here on the East Coast. And this snowstorm is forecasted to be the biggest one yet. We are expecting, the current forecasts are calling for between 4 and 8 inches of snow here in the metro area, between 4 and 8 inches of snow. So we'll definitely go live at some point during or after the snowstorm. We'll definitely go live for that, as we look at Lincoln Center on this Christmas Eve night. Okay, so not much going on here. It is very quiet here in Lincoln Center, so we're gonna make our way towards Midtown. That is where all of the action, Christmas action, is taking place. Of course, with the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. We have Bryant Park. We're gonna check out Times Square. We're gonna ring in the arrival of Christmas once it strikes midnight. And by the way, let me put up this clock here so you guys can see. That is the current time here. It is 9:09, so that is going to stay up for the duration of the stream here, up until the arrival of Christmas at 12 midnight. I wish I could change the color of that clock, which I don't think I could. It would be nice to have a Christmas color theme there, you know, with the red and green of the Christmas colors. All right, so that is the current time here. We are 2 hours and 50 minutes exactly from the arrival of Christmas here in New York and throughout the Eastern Time Zone. And right here we have holidays. These are the holiday lights here in Lincoln Center. This is all part of the Dante Park display here. And hello to Brian. Merry Christmas, Brian. Welcome back, my friend. All right, so this stream here, we are going to stay here till 12 midnight with the arrival of Christmas. So we're gonna be hanging around here. This is a late night stream here tonight for this Christmas Eve stream. This is actually my second Christmas Eve stream. I did one back about I believe it was 2 or 3 years ago. I did go live. That was when the channel was smaller, you know, so I didn't really get a big audience back then. So hopefully tonight will be a better live stream than what I did a few years ago. All right, so this is Broadway right here. You guys are all familiar with Broadway. We have been here many times. And hello to Dimension. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. How's everyone doing? Everything's great. Okay, maybe I could make the clock. Let me see if I can make that clock a little smaller just so it takes up can I resize the clock? I'm trying to see if I can make it smaller. If you guys are okay with the clock being there, just give me the okay. If it's not too distracting or taking up too much space on the screen. But that clock will be there for the duration of the stream until the arrival of Christmas at 12 midnight. I think it's fine. Okay, Dimension. Yeah, just wanted to see if I could have made it a little smaller. All right, so I'll just keep things the way they are now, since you guys are okay with it. All right, so it's relatively quiet now. We are going to run into many more folks once we get down into Midtown, which we are approaching now. It is a cold night here. And hopefully everyone will be having a fantastic, joyous, blessed, Merry Christmas. Especially this year. This year has been rather a tough year all throughout the world, and you know, we can just hope for peace to return. You know, we definitely need peace to return. We need love, acceptance. Hopefully 2026 will be a better year than what we had this year. In St. Patrick's Cathedral, they are having their midnight mass on for the arrival of Christmas. The midnight mass there at St. Patrick's Cathedral, which, by the way, will be Timothy Dolan's last Christmas mass, as he is resigning. He'll be stepping down from his position as the Archbishop of New York. And Timothy Dolan, he'll be succeeded by the Archbishop, Bishop Ronald Hicks, who was appointed that position by Pope Leo the 14th. Ronald Hicks, he led the Diocese of Joliet, Illinois, and he'll be the newest Archbishop of New York starting next year. Okay, right here, this is the shops at Columbus Circle. We have made our way over to Columbus Circle. Here too, lots of happy memories 2026. Indeed. And we can start bringing those happy memories at the stroke of midnight on January 1st. We are 1 week away from the countdown for the arrival of the new year. And I'll be in Times Square, by the way. I'll be in Times Square to cover the ball drop there. So make sure you guys join me for that live stream a week from tonight. And right here we can see the holiday under the stars, right inside of the shops here of Columbus Circle. We're not able to, we can go inside, but we're not able to live stream. They are pretty strict with live streaming in there, so we'll just look at it through the glass here from the outside. They are very strict here. The security guards here, they are pretty strict when it comes to video cameras and gimbals and stuff. So that is a look there at the holiday under the stars here at the shops of Columbus Circle, Deutsche Bank Center. That is what that looks like here on this Christmas Eve. And we have the North Pole Express double-decker tour bus making the rounds here at Columbus Circle. Let's zoom in on that right there. There it is. We got plenty of folks with Santa hats up there. Very nice. I don't have my Santa hat on, by the way. I think it's too cold to wear a Santa hat. I gotta keep my hoodie on. But right here we can see the North Pole Express double-decker tour bus as they make their tour, Christmas tours around Manhattan here. And off they go. Okay, we have made our way. This is 8th Avenue right here. We're gonna walk down our usual itinerary, which is down here towards 59th Street, and then from there we're gonna check out the Bloomberg Tower Christmas tree, which we haven't done so far during this Christmas holiday season. We're gonna stop by there real quick, check out the Christmas tree there at the Bloomberg Tower. They're located right on Lexington, 59th Street and Lexington Avenue, so we're just gonna walk down over there. And we got Dario Torres. Feliz Navidad para todos el mundo en esta noche. Dario Fernando Torres desde Bogotá, Colombia. Bienvenidos, amigos. Feliz Navidad. Bendiciones, saludos. Mucho amor para todo en Bogotá y en Colombia. Okay, Bogotá, Colombia, en la casa. We got Colombia in the house here. Okay, look how cold it is getting right now. We got steam coming out of the manhole here.
Before we go anywhere else, you got to figure out where we're supposed to go.
All right, this is 59th Street and Central Park South. As we have 34 of you here, thank you all so much. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. If you guys are on TikTok, make sure to follow me on TikTok. I would greatly appreciate any follow I get there. as we make our way right down here on 59th Street and Central Park South. Central Park, we have Central Park right across the street there. And we have Miguel here, Miguel Morales. Milagros, saludos. Feliz Navidad, Miguel. Ya nos faltan 2 horas con 39 minutos para la llegada de las Navidades aquí en Nueva York. We are 2 hours and 38 minutes away now from the arrival of Christmas here in New York City. 2 horas y 28 minutos. Oh, actually, no, it's 2 hours and 38. 2 horas con 38 minutos. And hello to Peter. Hello, Peter. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, Peter. Nice to see you here, my friend. All right, so let me stand corrected. We are 2 hours and 38 minutes. 2 hours and 38 minutes. 2 horas con 38 minutos. All right, so that is how much time we have for the arrival of Christmas here on the East Coast, on the Eastern time zone. As we make our way, this is 7th Avenue right here. We can see Times Square down in the distance there, looking south. That is Times Square. In a week from now, this place will be jam-packed with New Year's revelers. And of course, we'll be live streaming from Times Square for the big ball drop to welcome in 2026. In approximately 1 week from tonight. I cannot wait for that event, especially after having missed it last year due to the rain and not being able to get my umbrella inside of Times Square there. So I had to return home. I was not able to cover the ball drop. But the forecast for this year should be a good one. It might be a little cold, but we should be okay for this year's ball drop. And once again, we are expecting a snowstorm to arrive here over the weekend. It is forecasted to be the biggest snowstorm yet. It will be a bigger snowstorm than the last one we had a week and a half ago, where we had around 3 inches of snow. The forecast for this snowstorm is calling between 4 and 8 inches of snow here in the metro area. Between 4 and 8 inches of snow. Whenever that snowstorm arrives, we'll definitely go live for that. All right, we got the horse-drawn carriages here as they continue to make their rounds here. That's an industry that continues to come under a whole lot of scrutiny and criticism. There is a big movement to have the horse carriage industry here in New York City shut down. Our recent bill to ban horse carriages here in New York City, that bill was recently rejected by the city council.
That's halfway there.
So there was a bill to ban the use of horse-drawn carriages here, but that bill was turned down, rejected by the city council. Oh, that's a nice tree right there. Look at that tree right there in the lobby. That's a nice tree. Beautiful. It's all about the Christmas trees here. And this is 110 Central Park South here. This building here with the tree. The city council needs to ban pedicabs and their loud music. Speaking of which, thank you for bringing that up, Peter. The NYPD, they started a crackdown on the pedicabs. They are starting to crack down on the pedicabs as well. The NYPD, they seized a number of those pedicabs over the weekend down in and around Central, or what is it? Times Square, in and around Central, Times Square, I'm sorry. They started to seize some of those pedicabs in and around Times Square. As we all know, those pedicabs, a lot of them, you know, they can definitely scam you. So you got to be very wary if you're here in New York City and you get on one of those pedicabs. They might tell you at first, you know, that the ride will be, for an example, they might tell you, oh, the ride will cost you $10, but little do you know that once the ride is over in about 10 minutes, that they'll charge you, instead of charging you $10 for the entire ride, they would have charged you $10 per minute. So if you were riding on a cab, one of those cabs, for 10 minutes, that means you would have to pay $100. As we see more of these horse-drawn carriages here. So the NYPD, they are starting to seize some of the pedicabs that we see that are so commonplace, especially here in Midtown. Yes, Peter, yes, for either for no license or for the outrageous pricing, which I just mentioned. That is an industry that sees little to no regulatory, no regulations. So those pedicabs, those drivers of the pedicabs, they can charge you whatever amount of money that they want. The problem with that is that they're not upfront about it once you start riding on those pedicabs, or they'll try to mislead you first, and then, you know, that is when the scam comes in once the ride is over. So they'll tell you, oh, it's $10 for the ride, but they won't tell you that it's actually per minute. So if you're riding for $10 for 10 minutes, you'll be expected to pay $100 just for riding a few blocks, which is pretty outrageous. Your best bet for getting around is to just walk or take the subway, public transportation. It is much cheaper than spending the outrageous cost that they'll charge you for riding on a pedicab. So those are two industries that are under a lot of scrutiny here, the horse-drawn carriages and the pedicabs. Just be wary if you're riding on a pedicab that you are told up front what the cost will be at the end of the trip. If it sounds too good to be true, then probably because it is. As we come across here, this is the Plaza Hotel that we're coming across here. We've been here before, past this famous hotel here. New York's most exciting hotel experience. And once again, right here, as we zoom in, that is where Kevin McAllister checked in, right there at the front desk. That is where he checked in and confirmed his hotel booking. Kevin McAllister of Home Alone 2, played by Macaulay Culkin. And this is where he came in. This is a private entrance nowadays, as the hotel has been converted, or part of the hotel has been converted into private residences. Do the pedicabs have a set route, or is it like a taxi where you can tell them where to go? Pretty much they can go wherever they want. There is definitely no, for an industry that's largely unregulated, you know, they set their own rules, they set their own routes, wherever they want to go, you know, they set it up themselves. Okay, here we are. This is Grand Army Plaza. Right here along 59th Street. And right here is where the world's largest menorah stood during the 8-night celebration of Hanukkah. That menorah no longer in place, as Hanukkah came to a close on Sunday night into Monday, the dawn of Monday. And we got merengue over here. Let me just try to play my own music over that. We do have music over here. Okay. All right, we are coming up. This is Fifth Avenue here, right in front of the Apple flagship store and the GM building, the General Motors building right here. Okay, so we're gonna come back here to Fifth Avenue. We're gonna continue walking here on 59th Street. This is East 59th Street now. We're gonna walk down to the Bloomberg Tower and check out the Christmas tree there. We have not seen the Christmas tree during these streams here. This will be the first time that we'll be checking out the Christmas tree there at the Bloomberg Tower. A very beautiful tree right there at the plaza there of the Bloomberg Tower, the courtyard. And thank you, Peter. If you guys haven't already done so, make sure to hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Okay, I cannot place the I cannot place the like and subscribe button since I already have the clock here on the screen. But make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. It would mean a lot to me. Thank you all once again. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Feliz Navidad. Alright, so we're gonna check out the Bloomberg Tower Christmas tree, and then we'll walk back over here and then continue our stream down Fifth Avenue, checking out all of the familiar sights during the holiday season. All right, this is Madison Avenue here. This is traffic heading north. That building right there, that is 432 Park Avenue. That is one of the tallest residential buildings in the world, 432 Park Avenue. One of the super tall, slender buildings here. That is all part of Billionaires Row. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas Eve and Merry Christmas! All right, as you can see, it is a mostly quiet night here on this Christmas Eve 2025. As we come up here on Park Avenue, you can see more trees here. All right, so that is looking north here on Park Avenue towards the Upper East Side, and this is looking south towards Midtown as the light here is about to change. All right, so beautiful night here in New York City on this Christmas Eve. And we can see the Helmsley building. Let me zoom in on it. If you guys could just barely see it, the building right there that is lit in green colors, green and red, Christmas colors, that is the Helmsley building. Right in front of the MetLife building and Grand Central. Grand Central is just right behind that Helmsley building right there. And we can better see it here as we cross Park Avenue. Right there we can see the Helmsley building there, lit up in Christmas colors of green and red. All right, and we have 47 of you watching so far. Thank you all so much for taking part of your night here to join me here on this Christmas Eve. Harry and Leona Helmsley, he was a real estate developer. Thank you, Peter, for always providing your information there, the facts. And right here we can see Bloomingdale's right there with the bowl. That is Bloomingdale's right here on Lexington Avenue. And right across the street from Bloomingdale's, that is the Bloomberg Tower. That is where we're going to stop by to check out the tree there.
I wake up and I'm not tired.
All right, that is Bloomingdale's. By the way, Bloomingdale's is also owned by Macy's. As we check out Lexington Avenue, that is looking north on Lexington Avenue. And by the way, we're gonna check out those holiday windows there at Bloomingdale's once we make our way back here from the Bloomberg Tower. All right, look at that. 50 minutes from the arrival of the Q32 bus. That is a Queens-bound bus. And right over here, we got the courtyard to my right of Bloomberg Tower with the tree, the Christmas tree right here. Let's check out this beautiful tree here. This building here serves as the headquarters for Bloomberg Television, which is owned by Michael Bloomberg, the former mayor of New York City. As we look at the Bloomberg Tower Christmas tree here. Look how beautiful. This is our first look here of this tree. Beautiful Bloomberg Tower Christmas tree. All right, let me put my gimbal down here for 1 second so I can take a couple of pictures here. It is much easier to put the gimbal down so I can take my picture here. I'm going to set the gimbal down for 1 minute here. And so you guys will take a look here at the tree. Let me put the gimbal up. Okay, let me just widen the shot. There you go. That's a nice shot there of the Bloomberg Tower. All right, so I'm just going to grab a couple of pictures here and then we'll continue with our walk here on this Christmas Eve. Alright, so I just snapped a couple of pictures here. It is much easier to take pictures, you know, when you could hold your camera, your phone with both hands. It keeps this picture much steadier rather than trying to do it with one hand, which is what I did during my last stream when we were in Dyke Heights, Brooklyn. It was hard to take the pictures, you know, since I was taking them constantly. Alright, so this is the Bloomberg Tower Christmas tree. This is a beautiful courtyard here. Look how beautiful it is here. Beautiful building. And that up there, that is the Bloomberg Tower up there. That is the tower itself. That's the building right up there. And we have the tree right here. Look how beautiful it is. Love the color here. This is a bluish white color here. It's like a winter color here. Very nice. A frosty color here. Beautiful. Okay, where's the clock? The clock just disappeared. Okay, there it is. For some reason, the clock disappeared. I don't know if I took it out by accident, but there it is. It is back. It is 9:45 here. We are 2 hours and 15 minutes from the arrival of Christmas here in New York and along the Eastern Time Zone. As we look at the Bloomberg Tower Christmas tree with some folks there. Beautiful tree. Hello, Irma. Nice to see you, Irma. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and hello to everyone in Finland. It is certainly Christmas in Finland, so Merry Christmas to everyone in Finland. Okay, let me grab one more photo here of the Bloomberg Tower from this side of the tree. before we continue further down Midtown. Beautiful shot there. Okay, let me see here. Okay, I'm doing it with one hand now. I'm trying to be as steady as I could with one hand. All right, that came out pretty good. All right, so thank you, Irma, for joining me on this live stream. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Finland. That's a beautiful star as we zoom in on it. Look how beautiful that is. Beautiful tree here, the Bloomberg Tower Christmas tree. That is our first look at this tree here during this Christmas holiday season. We are going to sleep. It is 5 a.m. in Finland. Okay, Irma, thank you for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. And may you have a wonderful, blessed Merry Christmas. Okay, so let's walk towards the street one more time, and then we'll move on from here. Beautiful Christmas tree here. The Bloomberg Tower Christmas tree. Okay, so let's continue our walk here. Merry Christmas, Irma. Okay, so we are heading. Actually, let's check out. I did forget the Bloomingdale's windows. We were gonna check that out. All right, so let's check out those windows, the holiday windows. All right, so we have to head back this way towards 59th. I was forgetting about the Bloomingdale's holiday window display here. So let's check that out real quick, and then we'll make our way back towards 5th Avenue. And hello to Irma once again here with a super chat of 10 euros. Thank you, Irma. No message there, but thank you, Irma. Happy holidays. Thank you, Irma. Merry Christmas. Right here, the Bloomberg Tower Christmas tree. Oops. I'm bad at this. Okay, there it is. I am very bad with this selfie camera here. And we have another super chat here from Sean. Love is the greatest spiritual gift. God is love. Thank you, Sean. Merry Christmas. $2 super chat there. Hello. Where am I? I'm so bad with this. There it is. Thank you. Merry Christmas. All right, so we have a super chat here from Irma and Sean. Merry Christmas. We are in the spirit of giving on this Christmas Eve. Thank you, Irma. Thank you. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. I'll see you hopefully on my next live stream. Okay, we got another one of these North Pole Express double-decker tour bus that just went by. Not sure if that's the same one we saw over at Columbus Circle. It might be the same one, I'm not sure. Alright, so we're gonna cross the street here on 59th Street in Lexington and check out the holiday window displays of Bloomingdale's before we head back towards 5th Avenue. Alright, so we're going to start on the 60th Street side of Bloomingdale's, and then from there we'll make our way back here. And Peter says on CNBC yesterday it was announced that Saks had a $100 million debt payment due at the end of December and may have to file Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Whoa. Wow, that might explain why the light show, the Christmas holiday light show, was absent last year. That was their explanation last year, due to some budget cuts. So that would definitely make sense here. And hello to Leo. Leo, saludos desde Uruguay. Uruguay, okay. Bendiciones, Uruguay. Feliz Navidades, bendiciones y saludos para el país de Uruguay. Gracias amigos por estar aquí con nosotros. Okay, so this is the holiday window displays of Bloomingdale's. They actually begin over here with the knight in armor characters. This is all about storytelling here, just like the holiday windows over at Macy's. This is an all storytelling theme here. Happy Together, that is the theme this year for the Bloomingdale's window displays here. Okay, 'twas the night before, beneath a soft new snow, where boots left prints in a warm golden glow. The wreath on the door was grand and bright, handmade with care by the noble and might. Cranberry springs in merry arrays. Welcome to the magic of the holidays. Beautiful story there. And we have Victoria here from Estonia. Merry Christmas, Victoria and Estonia. Hello to everyone in Europe. It is Christmas in Europe, certainly in Estonia. Thank you, Victoria. Okay, right here, not sure if you guys can see it here. It's hard to read it there through the glass. It does say a holiday collaboration that blends British charm with the energy of New York, featuring a special edition capsule in a festive crimson hue and a standout collection of wow presents and the thoughtful finds here and gifts for creating a moment of magic that will last forever. Steeped in tradition, wrapped in warmth, the very essence of being happy together. That is the theme this year, happy together. Are we live? Yes, we are, Andrew. Merry Christmas, Andrew. Where are we? Let me see if you can take a guess, Andrew. I'm just going to pan around here and I'm going to let you guess as to where we are right now. Where are we right now, Andrew? Take a guess. Actually, no, you could just see the sign up there. Where are we, Andrew? We are in front of the Happy Together Knight in Armor characters here. We are in Bloomingdale's, checking out the holiday windows of Bloomingdale. This is 59th Street and Lexington Avenue. This is where we are right now. Columbus Circle, we passed that earlier. We are in, this is right along the Upper East Side. Lexington and 59th Street. Lexington and 59th Street. This is right in front of Bloomingdale's. As we continue to check out the holiday windows here of Bloomingdale's. Okay, we are at 7,950 subscribers. We have about 10 new subs right now so far during the live stream. Thank you to all of the new subs. We have about 10 new subscribers. Thank you. Andrew, you are funny. How was work today? It was pretty busy, but then it calmed down towards the latter part of the shift. And I actually did close, believe it or not. I did actually close. Only because we closed earlier. Okay, this one says, inside they worked through the twinkling night, preparing to charm the litterous nights. The scent of gingerbread filled the air as laughter and sparkle danced everywhere. Angels of lights and ribbons so neat trimmed every corner in holiday sweet. Okay, very nice. Cheap, yep, cheap ass store. Okay, as we look at this window here with the fireplace, we got Santa coming down the chimney. Or at least we can see his legs and feet there. He might be stuck coming down the chimney, or it looks like he's going back up the chimney. Beautiful teddy bear. All right, this right here reads, "The crackling fire hummed soft and low, when a shimmer of red began to glow. Velvet and joy filled the cozy room. Music and magic banish all gloom. With piano and strings so bright and clear, the nights all knew who soon was near." That would be Santa Claus right here. If he can make his way down through the chimney there. And Musi, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Musi, and to everyone in Brooklyn. All right, Santa Claus is near, but he might be stuck out. We might have to call the fire department. Make sure he's not stuck coming down the chimney here, down to the fireplace here. All right, let's check out this window over here. This one is playing the piano. That is Jingle Bells. He's playing Jingle Bells right there. We can see the musical notes there to Jingle Bells. Beautiful. And thank you, Musi. May you have a blessed Christmas holiday season. All right, and let's check out what this says here. Through swirling snow, their travels were done. Home again under moon and sun. Gifts in check and ribbons of gold. Cold, happy tales of warmth retold. Their noble pup wagged as friends drew near. Happy together, echoed the cheer. And we have the dog right here as well. That is the pup right there wagging its tail. With your unique voice, a reading of the Christmas story would be a great recording for you to make and post on YouTube for the kids to listen to. Thank you, Peter. I have gotten that compliment so many times in regards to my voice. It could be a radio or a broadcast voice. Thank you. Or the voice of a narrator telling a story of Christmas joy here. All right, and I believe this was the final window here. Yeah, these are all just merchandise. This is the Chanel window right here. So that is the Bloomingdale's holiday window displays. Happy Together stories. Okay, happy holidays, Merry Christmas from Bloomingdale's. As we say hello to our knight in armor pup right here, wagging its tail. Hello. And this is the main entrance to Bloomingdale's. It is closed, of course, at this time. Okay, we do have one more window here. This is courtesy of Louis Vuitton. This is the La Voyage de Lumbers. The windows look spectacular. Let me zoom out here so you guys can see the entire window here. This is the Louis Vuitton window here. The last day, yes, for the Union. Yes, Andrew, this is the last day of the holiday market down in Union Square. This is certainly the last day or the last night of the holiday market down in Union Square. As we make our way back down to Fifth Avenue here on this Christmas Eve. And we are 2 hours away, 2 hours from the arrival of Christmas here, exactly 1 hour and 59 minutes. It is now 10:01 p.m. Eastern Time. And thank you once again to Irma and Sean for the super chats.
Because look, you're not even calling me, you're not texting me.
Okay, so now we're gonna start heading down Fifth Avenue once we go back there. And if you guys want to become a channel member, that is a great way to support the channel. Just sign up. The link is right there in the chat. All right, here we are back on Park Avenue. Okay, as we zoom down towards Midtown, that is the Helmsley building there in the Christmas colors. Right behind that, we have the MetLife building. And right over here, we have the newest skyscraper in New York City. That is the JP Morgan Chase building. What happened to my Indian friend? He left. Hello, William. I'm not sure who you're referring to. Beautiful view of Park Avenue here. And rest in peace, by the way, if you guys are video game players, rest in peace to Vince Zamperla, who unfortunately passed away a couple of days ago in a car accident. Vince Zamperla, one of the creators of the Call of Duty franchise. He was a big figure in the video game industry. Well known all throughout the video game industry. May he rest in peace. Vince Zamperla. And Vincent Perla, he was also a founder of Respawn Entertainment. He was killed riding a Ferrari at high speed. He crashed into a concrete barrier in California. He was killed. The car caught fire and he was killed. Him and the passenger, they both were killed in that unfortunate accident. All right, this is Madison Avenue. We're back here on Madison Avenue as we make our way back towards Fifth Avenue to continue our stream here tonight on this Christmas Eve. Paul Walker, yes, he was killed in a car accident as well. It was a high-speed crash. Paul Walker, the actor, he was killed in a similar fashion. Both of those deaths were preventable. Those were preventable deaths. All right, a fast car like a Ferrari and no roads to go at high speed expect if you take it to a racetrack. That is true, Peter. But for those tragedies, easily avoidable. So rest in peace once again to Vincent Perla and Paul Walker, since Andrew just mentioned his name as well. So rest in peace, Paul Walker and Vincent Perla. And we have a beautiful shot there of the Plaza Hotel as we are back here on Fifth Avenue. And we have the Apple flagship store with its famous cube design, although it's kind of hard to tell with the scaffolding overhead. But we can see the Apple store right here. Not sure what sort of work it's being done here that we have all of the scaffolding here, but this is all typical New York. You have a lot of scaffolding and sidewalk sheds, and a lot of times you can't even tell what's going on or what sort of work is being done, since apparently a lot of it is not even visible or no work is actually being done. Okay, beautiful Fifth Avenue on this Christmas Eve. And we are just 1 week away from ringing in the new year 2026. We have music behind us, courtesy of the pedicabs. We were just talking about the pedicabs earlier. Damn it, they had to ruin the front here. Okay, we are back here. We have a pedicab right in front of the Apple store here. Everything was fine until he showed up. Oh, I have to play my own music over there or mute this one. This guy is playing 50 Cent right here. Okay, we are back to normal audio there. Sorry about that. Thank you, pedicab. And we have Roseli here. Roseli. Hello there. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Just be careful typing in all capitals there. We have the Bergdorf Goodman flagship store right there across the street with their holiday windows. We have seen those already a few times. And right here we have the famous Snowflake right along 57th Street. And over here we have, of course, this is the Louis Vuitton flagship location, their original location, which is being renovated and expanded. Okay, we're gonna walk down here along 57th Street and Billionaires Road. This stretch here is known as Billionaires Road. We're gonna walk here and check out some of the other high-end stores, and then we'll make our way once back to Fifth Avenue. We have the horse-drawn carriage here as well. Beautiful night here on this Christmas Eve in New York City as we are awaiting the arrival of Christmas here in New York City. And across the street, that is Louis Vuitton's temporary location, while their original location, which we just passed by, is under renovations. Okay, right here we have more of the knight in armor guys that we saw over at Bloomingdale's. These are the same characters here. And we have a couple more right here. It was the night before. That is the start of the story that we read there in Bloomingdale's. It was the night before. It certainly is the night before Christmas right here, right now. Okay, we have the Chanel flagship store right here with their holiday display right here. We'll take a better look at it once we get to the other side of 57th. And right next door we have the flagship Dior location with their holiday display right here on the corner of 57th and Madison Avenue. Look how beautiful this store is. Okay, right here it says the fabulous world of Dior in New York. Dior celebrates the magic of the holiday season through a deliciously enchanting world. The gingerbread window displays pay tribute to iconic locations, Monsieur Dior's story, and the expertise of the hoteliers, perpetuating the stuff of dreams so dear to the house. Very nice here. Okay, all of the gingerbread characters here. Okay, this is all part of the little window display here of Dior. We have a gingerbread theme here. Although these are not edible. None of these items are edible. You cannot eat any of this stuff. Look at that beautiful shot looking down 5th Avenue. That is looking west on 57th Street here towards 5th Avenue. Let me grab a picture here. I do want to grab some that cab just got in the way of my photo. Let me try another one here. Okay. Just trying to be quick here with the photos. Damn, I was getting hungry. Andrew was getting hungry looking at this. Interesting, Andrew. We do have some gingerbread cookies that you might want to eat. Maybe grab one of these right here. Grab one of these guys and just start eating them. They look a bit more edible than the other items here. Okay, and we have 94 of you here. Thank you all so much. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We are live here in New York City, counting down to the arrival of Christmas here on the East Coast. We are, let's see, we are an hour and 44 minutes. An hour and 44 minutes for the arrival of Christmas. Okay, we got the Fendi store right here. Andrew, that's how I felt earlier at work. I was definitely hungry. I did not get a slice of the pizza that they were giving away because by the time I was actually interested in eating, they were all gone by that time. And thank you, Peter. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to like the stream. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Welcome, everybody. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We are walking around here in Midtown Manhattan on this Christmas Eve night. Hoping everyone has a fantastic, blessed, joyous, happy, and merry Christmas season. As we make our way, we are walking back towards, this is Park Avenue. We are going to cross the street here once we get back towards Park, and then we'll continue our walk from that side of 57th Street here, across the street. As we look at Billionaires Row right here on 57th Street. This neighborhood here, especially this stretch here, 57th Street, has a high concentration of billionaires. That is how the name was given, Billionaires Row. And right here on Park Avenue, as we look south there, another look there of the Helmsley building, beautifully lit up in red and green of Christmas colors, with the MetLife building right behind it, and Grand Central Terminal are right behind that building right there as well. And we have the Aston Martin dealership right here. Certainly a car for the billionaire. Feliz Navidad a todos. Gracias, Musi. Buenas noches. Feliz noche. Feliz Navidad a todos. Muchas felicidades durante esta temporada navideña. Happiness to all during this Christmas holiday season. Okay, as we are heading back here towards 57th Street and on our way back towards 5th Avenue. It is beautiful. Look at all of the lights, the colors, all coming to life on this Christmas Eve along 57th Street and Billionaires Row. And hello to, we have Sebastian here. Is this live right now? It is certainly live, as I just mentioned your name. Merry Christmas, Sebastian. And we have here Yolbi Enrique from Venezuela. Feliz Navidades para todos en Venezuela. It is certainly live. Saludos a nuestros hermanos y hermanas de Venezuela. Okay, and we are back here on 57th Street, walking back towards 5th Avenue. We have this road right here, this crosswalk certainly needs to be repaved here. Certainly not something you want to see along Billionaires Row. Okay, as we look at the Dior holiday display there. Gracias, muchas gracias. Mi placer, Enrique. Beautiful stretch here. Okay, so we are 1 hour and let's see, 1 hour and 38 minutes for the arrival of Christmas. Estamos 1 hora con 38 minutos para la llegada de las Navidades. And Sebastian, my mom says hi. Can you please say greetings to Julia? Hello, Julia. Merry Christmas, Julia. And we have a shout out here. Saludos a mi hija Paola. Ella te está viendo. Tiene 6 años. Por favor. Hola, Paola. Feliz Navidad. Bendiciones. Mija Paola. All right, we got shout outs there to Paola and Julia. Besos y abrazos para todos, Julia y Paola. Okay, we are back here towards the Louis Vuitton, their temporary flagship right here, while their old location is under renovation. All of the work is taking place right inside of the scaffolding there, which is made to look like a holiday trunk. Okay, and right over here we have Tiffany and Company. Famous jewelry, high-end jewelry store. And look how beautiful with the snowflake here overlooking 5th Avenue and 57th Street. And by the way, you guys have been, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, compared to this stream, comparing this stream to our recent streams here in Manhattan, we are hearing far less music. Courtesy of the pedicabs, they have been cracked down. NYPD has been cracking down on some of the pedicabs here. Some of those cabs haven't been confiscated over the weekend down in Times Square. So as you can see, it is mostly a music-free stream here, which is always a welcome sight. And we have here Nico here. Nico, Merry Christmas for all of the Christians. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas, Nico. As we have more than 100 of you watching us tonight, right in front of Trump Tower, although I believe Trump Tower, let me see if it's open right now. The last time we came here, they did have the sidewalk here closed off. Trump Tower looks like it's closed right now. Yeah, we're not able to make our way. Yeah, Trump Tower is closed right now. They just closed at 10 p.m. Okay, the time now is, what is the time now? 10:26. All right, so they closed about a half hour ago here. Nico is free. Merry Christmas. Buon Natale for tutti. And shout out Merry Christmas to everyone in Italia. Beautiful Trump Tower here, although we're not able to access it because the public lobby is closed for the night. All right, shout out to all of our friends in Italia. Ciao. Okay, thank you, Peter. With the update here, we have 20 new subs. We have 20 new subscribers, 7,970. Let's make it to 8,000 by the end of the stream here. Let's make it to 8,000. I would definitely love that. Let's make it to 8,000. If you guys haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Let's push that number right up to 8,000 by the time we are done here tonight. Okay, we have Dolce and Gabbana right here. Oh, it smells nice here along Fifth Avenue. Beautiful smell. Okay, we have the Omega watch store right here. Omega, one of the famous Swiss watchmakers. Oh, I would like one of those watches for Christmas. Okay, looks like folks are getting ready there for midnight mass. Right there. St. Patrick's Cathedral, they're holding their midnight mass as well with Timothy Dolan. That will be his last midnight mass for Christmas this year, as well as for his years as Archbishop, as he is retiring. Okay, and here we are again. That is the St. Regis Hotel. And over here to my right, that is the Peninsula Hotel. Two of the most high-end expensive hotels here in New York City. And we have Eriko here. Hello, Eriko. Merry Christmas. Happy Holidays. Welcome back, my friend. Okay, the time now is 10:29. We are 1 hour and 30 minutes from the arrival of Christmas. And we are certainly going to stick around till midnight here as we welcome Christmas here on the Eastern time zone. Bendiciones, Eriko. Feliz Navidad. Okay, and a week from tonight, of course, will be New Year's Eve. We'll be in Times Square to usher in 2026, so make sure you guys join me for that live stream as we get set to close out the year 2025 and welcome the new year 2026. And that is always the biggest event of the year. With the new ball drop as well, the Constellation ball drop making its debut this year. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad. It is Christmas Eve here in New York City on this beautiful night, December 24th, 2025, Christmas Eve night here in New York. The Coach store here on Fifth Avenue, they were among the first to decorate their location, their storefront, with holiday lights. Okay, across the street, that is St. Thomas Church. They're holding Mass here as well, midnight Mass. Muy lindo, indeed. Muy lindo la ciudad de Nueva York durante las Navidades. It is beautiful here during the Christmas holiday season. Although it does feel a bit tamed right now. It does feel a bit quieter. Okay, as we are coming up here on the Cartier flagship store with their famous window display here as well. Not the window, their holiday display here on the facade of the building. This is what Christmas Eve looks like right along Fifth Avenue. Okay, so that is the Cartier flagship location. Let's cross the street here so we can look at it. Hello to Enzo. Welcome, Enzo. It's Christmas in Brazil. Okay, Merry Christmas to everyone in Brazil and Sao Paulo. Christmas has arrived in Brazil. Okay, we got music here. Let me mute that. Ok, Érico says, estamos viendo junto a mi familia y nos acompaña en estos momentos de Navidad. Saludos a la familia Érico Córdoba. Saludos a la familia Córdoba. Feliz Navidad a todos. Okay, we got this Camaro right here. That's either a Camaro or it might be like maybe a Dodge Charger. It's hard to tell there. Okay, so that is the Cartier flagship location there. It is certainly getting busier here as we get closer and closer for the arrival of Christmas. We are live in Midtown Manhattan, right along Fifth Avenue on this Christmas Eve. We are 1 hour and 24 minutes for the arrival of Christmas on the East Coast, Eastern Time Zone. Okay, we got more pedicab music here. Let me mute this for a second, or let me play my own over there. Actually, let me just mute it. Okay, Enzo says my belly is full. You've been eating the entire night, Enzo. Lots of fireworks in the streets of Sao Paulo as they ring in Christmas. Okay, we do have more pedicab music, obnoxious pedicab music. Let me just talk over that. Okay, let's check out the NORAD Santa Claus tracker here. As soon as the pedicabs pass by here. Okay, so we do have an update here of the Santa Claus tracker here. He was last spotted in Newport, Rhode Island. He is headed towards the Hamptons here, Southampton here in New York on Long Island. Santa Claus is headed towards Long Island, Southampton, Long Island here in New York. He was last spotted in Newport, Rhode Island. The NORAD Santa Tracker, keeping tabs on Santa Claus as he delivers his gifts, joy, and happiness to everyone around the world. And by the way, NORAD, they've been tracking Santa since the 1950s. And suddenly we are starting to be overtaken by pedicab music. Okay, so let's continue our walk here. So Santa Claus is heading to Long Island, New York. And we have more music here. Let me see if I can play my own over this. Where's my music here? Where's my playlist? Right here. And we have Luciana. Merry Christmas, Luciana. Happy holidays. Right here we are, this is across the street from St. Patrick's Cathedral. The famous St. Patrick's Cathedral. They're about to hold their midnight mass. Timothy Dolan's last mass as the Archbishop of New York, as he is set to retire at the end of the year. Luciana from Japan, Nippon. Konnichiwa. Okay, we're gonna walk back towards Madison Avenue and check out the Lotte New York Palace, although I believe that their courtyard there is closed, but we're gonna see just in case it is open. If not, we'll just walk back here towards Fifth Avenue. I mean, either way, we'll walk back anyways, whether they're open or not, as we do have to check out Rockefeller Center, of course. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone around the world. Beautiful St. Patrick's Cathedral as it gets ready to hold their Christmas midnight mass. And we do have a perimeter set up here by the NYPD around St. Patrick's Cathedral. As Timothy Dolan, the Archbishop of New York, Cardinal Timothy Dolan, gets ready for his final Christmas Eve Mass at midnight.
O tej porze.
Okay, so we are back here on Madison Avenue. We're going to check out the Lotte New York Palace. Although from here it appears that the gates are closed to the courtyard there. But let's check it out real quick just to confirm it. That is the palace right there. We have been there several times during the Christmas season here. Once again, that is traffic heading northbound on Madison Avenue. And we have 114. Hello everyone. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. And of course, that number continues to climb here throughout the stream. So thank you all once again. Thank you everybody for taking your time off to join me here on this live stream on this Christmas Eve here in New York City, as we are 1 hour and 18 minutes. 1 hour and 18 minutes for the arrival of Christmas here on the East Coast. Okay, so the Lotte New York Palace, of course the gates are closed. I was expecting that. As we look at the courtyard here, let's just take a peek here at the courtyard and the tree, which we have done several times already throughout this holiday season. Those are the last folks, by the way. They'll be exiting soon as well. There's the tree right there. The New York Lotte Palace. Lotte New York Palace right there. With the beautiful tree. Laughing out loud. How long it got used to people staring at you talking live. How long did it take me? It actually didn't take long, Andrew. You just get used to it. You just get used to it. You get used to it pretty quick. It's almost like stage fright. It's almost like stage fright. You get over it pretty quick the more you do it. Okay, so that is the Lotte New York Palace. Let me take a picture here with my other camera. Let me just grab a quick photo here. You guys might see my other phone here as I'm taking this picture here. All right. And we have Josh here. Joshua, thank you for the stream. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Joshua. Okay, let me take a better picture here. I didn't like the last one I took here. I'm just gonna wait for this lady here to take her picture so I can get a better view here. This is one of the most beautiful trees here in New York City. Okay, let me grab one more picture here of the palace. Okay, this one should be a better picture. Okay, it certainly is. That's a nice picture right there. Once it can come into focus, there it is right there. And thank you, Peter, always for the reminder. If you guys are new to the stream or if you haven't already done so, make sure to hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We have about 30 new subscribers throughout the stream tonight. 30 new subscribers. Thank you all so much as we look at the rear side of St. Patrick's Cathedral. St. Patrick's Cathedral holding their midnight mass for the arrival of Christmas. Okay, so one more look here at the palace, the Lotte New York Palace. Let me mute this music here. We do have more music courtesy of the pedicabs here. Okay, Peter, we need about 20 more subscribers. I definitely think we'll hit that. I definitely think we'll hit that. We're already at 30 new subscribers, so we'll definitely hit that. I definitely don't doubt that. If not, we'll come very close to it. Either we'll come very close to it or we'll reach and exceed that number. Okay, so let me wait for the pedicab here to make their way up Madison Avenue with their music. Before we continue here, okay. There he goes. Okay, and we do have an update here from the NORAD Santa tracker. He was last spotted in Greensboro, Vermont. He is headed for Portsmouth, New Hampshire. He must have already went by Long Island here. We have a satellite image right here of Santa with his slave friends here. Right there. He is over, he appears to be over New Hampshire there, I think. Either Vermont or New Hampshire. And by the way, if you guys want to track Santa, the website is noradsanta.org. noradsanta.org if you want to track where Santa is heading next. And Santa was over Brazil earlier. Enzo knows about that. He was in Brazil about a couple of hours ago.
left.
Okay, so we are heading back towards Fifth Avenue here, and check out Rockefeller Center with the world's most famous Christmas tree on this Christmas Eve. 1 hour, we are now 1 hour and 13 minutes for the arrival of Christmas. 1 hour and 13 minutes. Now it's 1 hour and 12 minutes.
Who did?
And we'll be keeping track of Santa's progress around the world throughout the stream here. He is currently headed for, he is heading now towards Berlin, New Hampshire, after having stopped by Portsmouth, New Hampshire. He is certainly making his trips really quick. NORAD, the North American Aerospace Defense Command. Okay, and we have, let's see here, Sergi. Greetings from Chile. My name is Nancy. Hola, Nancy. And desde Chile. Bendiciones, saludos, feliz Navidad. Besos y abrazos para todos en Chile. Okay, we definitely have our followers all throughout South America. Okay, so we are coming up here. We are back here on Fifth Avenue. St. Patrick's Cathedral is getting ready to hold their midnight mass.
Should we go back?
With Timothy Dolan, that will be his final midnight mass as Archbishop of New York. He is set to step down at the end of the year. And we have more music here, courtesy of the Pedicabs. It was quiet all throughout most of the stream here. It is getting more and more obnoxious with their Pedicab music. Beautiful view of Fifth Avenue as the folks here are getting ready to welcome Christmas here in New York City. And we have the Bee Gees playing across the street here. Okay, here we are coming across Rockefeller Center. And Saks Fifth Avenue. By the way, we won't be seeing the Saks Fifth Avenue light show, as those light shows, I believe they're over for the night, or perhaps they'll come on at midnight. Let's see. I'm not sure if they'll be on at midnight. We'll definitely keep an eye on it once we return here. Okay, that is the statue of Atlas. Big strong man there holding up the sphere. And once again we have St. Patrick's Cathedral. And we can see just how much more dense full of folks it is here as we are in the Rockefeller Center area. All right, look at all of the folks here. Suddenly we are surrounded by a sea of humanity. We have the armored vehicle here of the NYPD. This is part of their emergency service unit.
I said the presence is a state. Hold on.
And we have here Molilo. Hello, Molilo. Okay, all of the stepped up security that we have here in the Midtown area. As we get closer to Christmas, we are 1 hour and 7 minutes. 1 hour and 7 minutes for the arrival of Christmas here on the Eastern Time Zone. The time now is 10:53, as you guys can see there on the clock. Look at all of the folks here. Wow. They are getting ready to ring in Christmas. We are surrounded by a sea of folks here. We got a lot of folks here. They're staring at the holiday light show of Saks Fifth Avenue. I don't think they'll be on. Either they'll be on again at 12 midnight or they're done for the rest of the night. Let's see.
It says 5 p.m.
We're gonna check this out. See if they do come back on for the night. Look at all of the folks staring at the across the street there, Saks Fifth Avenue.
Every hour.
All right, so we're gonna keep an eye on this here. Not sure how the schedule here works on Christmas Eve. If anybody knows, let me know in the chat, and we'll definitely check this out.
Wait 11 and see. We can actually go near the church.
Okay, all of the folks here. With the Saks Fifth Avenue light show, although right now they are not on at the moment, at least. Okay, here we are. This is Rockefeller Plaza. We have made our way over to Rockefeller Plaza with the famous Christmas tree, Rockefeller Center Christmas tree here. With a ton of folks here. We have a shit ton of folks here. Sorry to say it that way. We got the angels, famous angels right here with the horns. All right, look at the light show here. We're gonna come back to it if and when they restarted for the night. I'm not sure what their schedule is like here for Christmas Eve. I would have to look that up, or if somebody would like to volunteer, and just let me know in the chat. I would think they'll be on for 12 midnight. It wouldn't make much sense not to turn them on for at least 12 midnight. At least one run, one show here. We shall see. We definitely shall see. Okay, we do have music here playing throughout the plaza. Okay, so here we are in Rockefeller Plaza looking at the world's most famous Christmas tree. We got more music here.
Ako 9 gig.
Okay, so we are back here. We are back here to normal audio, and we have here Takayuki. Hello, Takayuki from Tokyo, Japan. Merry Christmas. Konnichiwa from Tokyo, Japan. Welcome to New York City, along with the other thousands of other folks waiting for the arrival of Christmas here in the Big Apple. Hello, Takayuki. That is the world's most famous Christmas tree. That is a 75-foot tall Norway spruce coming to us from East Greenbush, New York, which is just outside of Albany, the capital city of the state of New York. And we have here Tamapale from, hello Tatiana and Gloria from Colombia. Hola Colombia, Tatiana y Gloria. Bendiciones, felicidades, feliz Navidad a todos en Colombia.
Chinatown is over there.
Okay, we have Faith Evans playing over the plaza here. Okay, I'm gonna have to mute the microphone here since the music is getting a bit louder here. Okay, so we are back here, live at Washington Square Park. Oh no, we are not even near Washington Square Park. I don't think we'll be heading down there tonight. But we'll definitely be back there during the holiday season. We're just gonna stick around Midtown here. Okay, beautiful Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. As we are closer and closer for the arrival of Christmas here in New York City. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit the like button. Or if you haven't already done so, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And let's get a Santa update here. Courtesy of NORAD, Santa Claus was last spotted in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. He is on his way to Albany, New York. Go figure. He is headed towards the where the tree here came from, or right nearby, as the tree was donated from East Greenbush, which is just outside of Albany, New York. So Santa Claus is gonna stop by where this tree was donated from, courtesy of the Russ family. Lots of thanks to the Russ family for donating this beautiful tree. Santa Claus is heading your way right now. There he is right there, courtesy of the NORAD tracker. If I can get it to focus. Let me try it again. Okay, there we go. There is Santa Claus right there, being pulled by his sleigh friends, his reindeer friends. Okay, Santa Claus is heading towards Albany. Very nice here. All right, and we'll be coming back here. We'll be heading back here towards the end of the stream. We'll be heading back here towards Rockefeller Center and the tree here. All right, let's see what else we have going on here in Midtown Manhattan on this Christmas Eve. We have plenty of other folks enjoying the sights here as we wait for the arrival of Christmas, which is just now, just 54 minutes away. Okay, beautiful night here, Christmas Eve in New York City. As we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. That is the true meaning of Christmas. And of course, we have the famous Radio City Music Hall with the famous Rockettes and the Christmas Spectacular. The Rockettes celebrating their 100th year, their 100th anniversary. And look how beautiful. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. Hope everyone is having a fantastic, joyous, blessed, happy, Merry Christmas season, holiday season. As we are coming up here on 6th Avenue, we have more music here courtesy of the Pedicabs. I'm sorry about that. Okay, before we continue here, let's say hello to, we have Ozan here from Turkey, Istanbul, Turkey. Hello, my friend. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everyone in Istanbul, Turkey. We are just 7 days away until I celebrate the New Year's. Yes, we are arrival of the New Year, but right now we are waiting for the arrival of Christmas here in New York City. Beautiful. And apologies for all of the music here. Of course, that is all courtesy of the Pedicabs here. Despite the crackdown, despite the NYPD crackdown on these Pedicabs, we still have plenty more here to disturb our live streams. Okay, so very nice here. We have Mariah Carey playing there, of course. I'm going to try to talk over that as much as possible here. And of course, we can see Radio City, famous Radio City Music Hall, as I continue to take some pictures here. Okay, and we have 173 of you enjoying this fantastic Christmas Eve stream here in New York City. We are just, let's see, we are 48 minutes away until the arrival of Christmas. Up and down the eastern seaboard, along the eastern time zone. Look how beautiful it is here. And Peter here with you did give an update here. 100 likes. Thank you, Peter. If you guys haven't already done so, make sure to like the stream. Okay, well, as you guys can see, we have lots going on here in and around Midtown on this Christmas Eve. Great broadcast. Thank you, William. We are William Castro here. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, William. Okay, let's go over here as we come across the famous red ornaments in front of 1251 here, Madison, 1251 Avenue of the Americas. We got more music playing over here, of course. here. Okay, we are back here too. Normal audio. William says, Merry Christmas to you too, and for your awesome audience. Yes, we do have an awesome audience here. And Peter, thank you, Peter, with the updates. And we do have Todd and Mary. Hello to Todd and Mary from Nashua, New Hampshire. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everyone in New England. As you guys are awaiting the arrival of Christmas as well on this Eastern time zone. What a beautiful sight this is here with the red ornaments. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna set my gimbal down for 1 second here. Let me just put my gimbal down here. What a beautiful shot. Beautiful shot there of the famous red ornaments. And with that, we have Radio City Music Hall. You guys can enjoy that shot for 1 minute here. That's a beautiful shot. Okay, and we are back here. Did you get a hold of Lena or Delina? I definitely do have to write to her. I keep forgetting to do that, but I definitely have to. As a matter of fact, I can do that right now before I forget again. So let me put the gimbal down for another minute here, so we can. Let me write to Lena right now on her Instagram just to make sure she's okay and wish her a Merry Christmas as well. So let me reach her right now before I forget. I just keep forgetting.
Excuse me, sir? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so let me see if I can find her real quick. If I don't find her within the next minute, I'll definitely write to her later. I don't want to hold up the stream either here. Let's see. Okay, so while I search for Lena, you guys can enjoy that view of the red ornaments and the fountains here. Where is she? I gotta find her here. Where is she? Where is she? Okay, here she is. Okay, let me write to her. And let me just wish her happy Merry Christmas here. Okay, so I just wrote to Lena. I just sent her the message here. Okay, so hopefully she replies back soon. Lena is dearly missed here in the chat. And Enzo says 40 minutes. Yes, we are 40 minutes, 41 minutes to be exact, for the arrival of Christmas. Okay, so let's continue here. Let's check out the other trees here. A great stream here tonight on this Christmas Eve. Okay, and let's get an update here on the Santa tracker, courtesy of NORAD. Santa was last spotted in Albany, New York. He is headed towards Lakewood, New York. Lakewood, New York. And Santa, let's see what time he's supposed to be arriving here in New York City. I don't think he's been to New York City just yet. Let me see if I can look that up here. New York City Santa arrival. Okay, here it should be here. Okay, so Santa, I don't think he's been here just yet, so he'll probably be here closer to midnight. Okay, so we'll definitely keep a track of that. And the Fox News Christmas tree, that is where we're heading. And before we get to the Fox News Christmas tree, of course, we have this one here, the 1221 Avenue of the Americas Christmas tree. And thank you, Todd and Mary. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you and your family up in Nashua, New Hampshire.
Not Radio City.
Okay, and this is the tree right here in front of 1221 Avenue of the Americas. Always a beautiful tree. Look how beautiful that is.
Is right across on the other corner.
Absolutely beautiful. Although we do have a lot of trash being left behind here by all of the visitors. Wish they would do a better job here of just being courteous. Okay, so nice tree here, 1221 Avenue of the Americas. I'll take a picture of this tree as well, of course. Always one of the most beautiful trees here. Okay, and we have 165 of you watching the stream right now. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everyone watching this live stream here. May the holidays bring you many blessings, much joy, much happiness, lots of gifts. Okay, let me retake that picture here one more time. Okay, there we go. All right, and we have here Todd and Mary, 19 degrees in New Hampshire. Okay, and we have Gold Cup here from Tokyo, Japan. Tokyo, Japan. Let's see, it is now 1:23 in the afternoon in Tokyo, Japan. Hello, Gold Cup. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. 10 news. We need 10 more subs to 8,000. Okay, and we have Dida here. Dida from Natal. Natal from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Feliz Natal, Dida. And hello to everyone in Brazil. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, Feliz Natal. Okay, look at all of the Very nice here. Okay, and right here we have Cristiano Ronaldo here. Famous Portuguese footballer, soccer player. Oh, we got music over here. Okay, wow, we have a lot going on here tonight. Okay, we have Yvonne here. Yvonne, please wish me and my family happy holidays. Familia Espinosa, desde México Ciudad de México, Distrito Federal. Okay, saludos a la familia Espinosa de la capital mexicana, la Ciudad de México. Feliz Navidad, bendiciones, muchas felicidades para todos en México.
She was on a flight.
From the capital city of Mexico, the federal district there as well. Mexican Federal District. Okay. Gracias, Iván. Bienvenidos a la ciudad de Nueva York. Estamos en la espera para la llegada de las Navidades aquí en la ciudad. Nos faltan 34 minutos. We are 34 minutes away for the arrival of Christmas here in New York. Of course, we got the pedicab music. Okay, and we are back once again to normal audio. Okay, right over here, of course, this is the Fox News, the All-American Christmas tree, right here in Fox Square. This is a tree we have seen a number of times here. Beautiful Fox News All-American Christmas tree. Beautiful tree here. Will you be live on Christmas Day? I'll be live later, Andrew. I'll be live later in the afternoon. The original plan was to return to Diker Heights. I'm not sure if I'm heading back there later today, but we'll definitely be back there during the holiday season. But I'll definitely be live later. I'm not sure exactly from where just yet. If it's not back in Diker Heights, we'll definitely be back here in Manhattan, or perhaps we'll be in Brooklyn somewhere. But we'll definitely be back towards Diker Heights. Not sure if it'll be later though. I did promise that that we'll be heading back there, although that might not be later in the day. But we'll definitely be back and check out the areas that we missed during the last stream there. Okay, so that is the dove up there. We can see the dove with the olive branch. Fox News Christmas tree covered in over 300,000 LED lights. This is the most densely decorated tree anywhere in New York. Look how much they packed into that tree. So much lights, so many lights, ornaments, wreaths, garlands, anything that you can think of, it's all in there. It is all densely packed. Absolutely beautiful. We got the dove there holding the olive branch. Beautiful. The Fox News All-American Christmas tree. All right. And we do have music playing there. I'm not sure if it's copyrighted. Hopefully it's not. But I was talking over it, so it should be okay, I believe. It should be okay. Beautiful Fox News Christmas tree. The most densely decorated tree. Right outside of the News Corporation's headquarters. They are the owners, of course, of Fox News and the Fox Broadcasting Network here in the United States. All right, very nice. Very, very nice here. Christmas Eve in New York City. This is what it looks like tonight. Okay, we got more music here courtesy of the Pedicabs. Gonna try to just talk over it while they go by. All right. Okay, so we're gonna make our way now towards Times Square. I think we'll be ringing in or welcoming Christmas in Times Square, and then we'll come back here towards Rockefeller, and then we'll be ending the stream in and around Rockefeller Center. But right now we are heading to Times Square and check out what's going on there on this Christmas Eve. And Peter, consider yourself subscribing to the channel if you haven't already done so. We need about 10 new subs to reach 8,000. So if you guys haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It will mean a lot to me, as we are just 10 away from reaching 8,000 subscribers. Thank you all. Thank you everybody. Thank you for taking your time off and joining me here tonight on this Christmas Eve. Okay, and while we're here in Times Square, we're gonna check out the Midnight Moment, which will be taking place starting at 11:57. The Midnight Moment, that is when the LED screens here, they go, they change from the usual advertisements over to the to displaying art, which this month is Drip Cascade by Jen Stark. Every month we have a new art that is displayed here as part of the Times Square Midnight Moment. The Midnight Moment taking place this month is the Drip Cascade by Jen Stark. We'll be catching that at 11:57. And that will lead us into the arrival of Christmas. That's a great way. That is a great way to ring in Christmas with the Midnight Moment at 11:57. All right, and speaking of which, we are just, let's see, we are 28 minutes away for the arrival of Christmas. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. As we make our way into the crossroads of the world. Okay, we are across the street from the Palace. That is the Palace Theater, which was recently renovated as part of the construction of the TSX building here. All right, so we are entering Times Square, and we're gonna walk around here, and we're gonna check out the Midnight Moment as this begins at 11:57 here, and from there it will be Christmas. All right, here we are at the crossroads of the world in Times Square. We're gonna walk around here, and then we'll pause right as the midnight moment begins at 11:57. And we certainly do have a packed house here as we are closer to midnight here in Times Square. This is definitely the bike lane. You do have a lot of folks that do have a habit of blocking the bike lane here in Times Square. Okay, so I've driven bikes here up and down Times Square many times. It could be a nightmare sometimes with all of the folks just standing around the bike lanes here. Okay, so here we are in Times Square. Okay, and we have Dita here. Those Christmas decorations you guys have are so beautiful, very different from ours in Brazil. I am loving them, and congratulations on the broadcast. Thank you, Dida. Every country puts on their own decorations. That is just a reflection of their cultural importance, reflections there. So no matter where you are in the world, everyone puts on beautiful Christmas decorations, no matter how different they might be from one to the other. All right, we got the clown here. We don't have Santa Claus here, but we do have this clown with the Santa hat.
You can't go poking out nobody's eyeballs. I do not have insurance. Okay?
Just putting on our balloon show here for the kids here.
What did you ask for Christmas? Nice. You know, while we're out here at Times Square, your gifts are probably being delivered right now. He's probably eating them cookies.
Oh yes, we are awaiting the arrival of Santa.
Did you lose your front teeth? You want a flower instead? Okay, well then you're gonna have to do me a favor. You're gonna have to give this sword to a knight. So here, find a knight to give this sword to.
Oh, he just made a sword out of the balloon. Very nice.
Give that to somebody else and I'll make you flowers.
Oh, very nice here. Okay, we got some art, some balloon art here. Okay, we do have an update here on Santa's progress around the world. He was last spotted in Pensacola, Florida. He is heading down to Cancun, Mexico. He is heading to Cancun, Mexico. To the resort city of Cancun, Mexico. Santa is gonna stop by for some relaxation in Cancun. All right, let's check out the red steps here, the TKTS red steps. It is a packed one here tonight, as you guys can see it. We have many folks here in adorning Santa hats. Look how packed it is here. Does the clown have social media? Let me ask him, Andrew. Let's see, where is he? That's a funny question. Where is the clown? Where is he? Over here.
Yeah, but you should. I'm trying to bring him closer. We're gonna battle his fear.
How are you? Are you
Good.
on?
How are you?
I'm good. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Are you on social media? Do you have social media?
Yes, I am.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
Zero the Clown.
Zero the clown?
Yeah, it's spelled Z3R0.
Okay, that's on.
That's on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch.
Okay, just
But
about
mostly
it.
Instagram.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Z3R0
I'm sorry.
TH3CL.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
We got the balloon art here. Okay, there you go, Andrew.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, we got the chicken down here as
Jingle
well.
bells, Batman smells, obviously. And then there was a little girl who wanted this and she disappeared.
Where is she? You could just give it to someone else.
She had a sword she was gonna trade me.
Oh, nice flower there. Okay. All right, so make sure you guys follow him on the social media there. Mostly on Instagram. Oh, beautiful. Merry Christmas. Okay.
Christmas.
Just make sure it doesn't pop.
Oh, it's gonna pop.
All right, he's going to do juggling here as well. Okay. No? Okay, no. Okay, we got the Santa Clown here giving away balloon art.
Oh, I'm gonna lose all.
1,000 followers. Okay. She's enjoying her new flower balloon there.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, very nice. He's inflating that one there. All right, he's carving that balloon, shaping that balloon with his hands behind his back. That's a bit challenging. Oh, that looks like a puppy. It is a puppy. Hey, very nice. She just adopted the blue dog here. Oh, he didn't mean to do that. Luciana, New York, Alicia Keys. I love Alicia Keys. She's a great artist, Luciana. And she is a native of New York, of course.
Oh, that's my money maker.
Okay, we are just 18 minutes away. 18 minutes away for the arrival of Christmas here in New York and along the Eastern Time Zone. As we're looking at the Santa Clown here. He's putting on a balloon show here. And giving them away as well. Okay, this appears to be a, let's see what that is. Might be another flower.
Make a chihuahua.
Chihuahua?
Yeah.
I gotta get my tiny balloons out.
Oh, man.
He just made this one right here, this dog right here.
That's a dog?
That's a dog right there, yeah. Looks like a poodle, poodle dog.
I'll make you a little sword. Yeah.
Oh, sword.
Let me finish this for her. And give it one twist, two
Like an elf.
twists,
He got the
three
elf. That's a.
There you go, make sure you water one
Very
time.
nice. All right, we got the flower and we got the doggy here. Very nice.
What you making, bro? What you making, bro? What you making, a sword?
Nobody pokes nobody's eye out because I do not have insurance.
Yeah,
You need a milk, bro?
you got to sign a waiver here.
You need some liquor?
What happened to you? What happened to your other two?
I rode my unicycle here and I didn't look both ways.
Oh. Yo, you gotta look in all directions when you're cycling here.
I know.
Yo, if there's something you could say to your mother for the holidays, what would it be?
Mommy, I love you. I miss you. I'm sorry I'm not there for Christmas, but I promise I'll be there for New Year's.
Oh, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, keep doing what you do, brother.
Thank you. Hey, you guys on IG?
Yeah.
If you follow me, I swear I won't drag you into the sewer.
Say it slowly.
Okay, it's Z3R0. Then it should come up because I'm getting pretty popular. But if not, the rest is the clown. High five.
High five. Hell yeah.
You guys have a nice night. Oh, and speaking of nights, your sword is done, kiddo. Guess
Oh.
night tonight? It's you. Can I get a little bow? Just a little bow.
Do it like this?
And then you have been knighted.
Ooh.
Make sure you only do good, you know.
Say high five?
Just need the armor there, the suit of armor. Okay, very nice here. All right, we got the Santa Clown putting on a balloon show here,
Thank you.
twisting and turning them into different shapes.
You want to be a knight too? You want black or blue? Black. Right.
Well, I wanna click on
I'd
the
make you a
jump.
ray gun, but those are actually illegal in the state of New York.
Hey,
Cheese.
very nice.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we are live here in Times Square on this Christmas Eve here in New York City. The time now is 11:45. We are just 15 minutes away from the arrival of Christmas here on the Eastern Time Zone. We have the Santa Clown giving away these carved balloons here as he twists and turns them into all sorts of shapes. We got the sword, we got flowers here, we got the dog from the other girl, she's over there. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to everybody here. We have 180 of you here. Thank you all so much. And speaking of which, it is just 1 week. We are just 1 week away from ushering in the new year 2026. Right here in the middle of Times Square. So make sure you guys join me. I'll be back here next Wednesday night, New Year's Eve, as we ring in 2026 from right here in Times Square. We have about 1 million other folks that'll be jam-packing the famous crossroads of the world here in Times Square. Okay, we have another sword right here. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you, Peter, once again for the reminder. Okay, we are just 2 subscribers away from reaching 8,000. 2,000 away. I'm sorry, not 2,000 away. 2 subscribers from reaching 8,000. Okay, 2 more subscribers. Although we are 2,000 away from reaching 10,000. Okay, so let's continue walking here in Times Square, and then we'll come back here for the midnight moment. That is scheduled to start in 10 minutes. And we have Ryan here. Ryan, any fireworks at 12 a.m.? In regards to tonight, no. We won't have any fireworks here. But there'll be some fireworks next week. Right after the ball drops here in Times Square. There'll be some fireworks. Okay, so we are getting ready for the arrival of Christmas as well as the midnight moment, which will begin in 10 minutes at 11:57. The midnight moment. The midnight moment, if you guys are not familiar with the midnight moment, that's a work of art. They'll all be synchronized to show the work of art, which this month is, let me go back here. The midnight moment for December this month is called Drip Cascade. Drip Cascade by Jen Stark. You guys will see that in about 9 minutes. And we have a packed crowd here, packed house here in Times Square as we get ready to ring in Christmas 2025.
Espérame.
Look at all of the folks here in the middle of Times Square. Once we ring in, once we welcome the arrival of Christmas here, we'll be heading back towards Rockefeller Center and checking out the tree there one more time. That is where we'll be ending the stream here tonight. Look how beautiful. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. And hello to Kobe. Okay, 8,000. Thank you, Peter, for the update. And thank you to all of the new subs. We have gained about 50 new subscribers during this live stream. Thank you all so much. You guys are wonderful. Incredible support. Thank you for all of the hospitality. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. What time is it in New York, you guys? You can see it right there on the right corner. That is the time. It is 11:50. Okay, thank you all once again for helping us to reach 8,000 subscribers. That is certainly a nice little Christmas present right before we reach Christmas here in New York City. All right, we do have some music here. Let me play my holiday music over that. Okay, and we are back here to normal audio. We have more than 200 of you watching us here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Merry Christmas once again. We have a big audience tonight. We have a big audience here tonight. And we have Alicia Keys here. I'm going to have to mute that. Thank God. Oh, we got more music here courtesy of the Pedicabs. I'll just talk over that. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. There he goes as well. Look at the big crowds that we have here all in around Times Square as we are about to welcome Christmas. 8 minutes away. That is why you guys see the clock there. We are keeping track. We'll be doing the same thing next week for New Year's. And of course we have Mariah Carey here. Okay. All right. Wow, what a big audience we have here tonight. Okay, and we have Michael here. Hello, Michael. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Beautiful view of Times Square as we are just 7 minutes away for the arrival of Christmas. And let me get back here. I want to make sure we get we got a good spot of the midnight moment, so we're going to be heading back here. The midnight moment begins at 11:57, 4 minutes from now. Okay, we got the caricature right here. Always funny to see that. Okay, beautiful night here. Christmas Eve night in New York City as we are about to welcome this year's Christmas. All right, we are back here. We have Lucas here. Hello, Lucas. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. And we have Move here. Welcome back, Move. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Okay, we are getting ready here to welcome the midnight moment here at 11:57, as well as the arrival of Christmas, which will be arriving right after the midnight moment comes to a close. Okay, so we are just 1 minute away for the onto the start of the midnight moment here in Times Square. Just want to make sure I get a decent spot here for it. All right, so let me see if I can widen the shot here. Let's see which one will be better. Okay, let me see if I can go over here. Okay, the midnight moment is about to start here. Let's widen the shot here. The midnight moment is about to start. This once again is Drip Cascade by Jen Stark. There it is. This is the midnight moment.
I'm melting.
Merry Christmas!
ఫోటో వస్తే మంచిదే. ఆ రిబ్బన్ ఫోటోకి వస్తుందా? అసలు రావట్లేగా, రిబ్బన్ రావట్లేగా. బాయ్ ఫోటో.
Okay, and that was the midnight moment for Christmas Eve. And it is now Christmas here in New York. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Woo! Merry Christmas. All right. It is now Christmas here in New York City. Merry Christmas, everybody. We have more than 400 watching the live stream right now. We have a really big audience here tonight. As we just checked out the midnight moment here in Times Square, that was Drip Cascade by Jen Stark that led us right here for the arrival of Christmas. Thank you all once again. You guys have been wonderful. It is Christmas here in New York. Okay, and with that we can take out the clock. Merry Christmas. Let me change the lower third here. Merry Christmas. All right, it is now Thursday, December 25th. Let me just update the lower third here. Okay, there we go. It is now Christmas. And we have Tracy Fisher from the UK. It is 5 a.m. in the UK. Merry Christmas to everyone in the United Kingdom. Cheers. We got Santa Claus right here. Merry Christmas on the pedicab. Okay, very nice moment here. We got the midnight moment leading up to the arrival of Christmas. Absolutely beautiful. No, Andrew, that is not the Tracy that we know. Merry Christmas, everyone. Let's play some holiday music here. Okay, so we are back here to normal music here as we just played a Christmas song here for the arrival of Christmas. This is not the first stream of 2026 yet, as we are still in 2025. We have another week left in the year. The first stream of 2026, that will be next week, right here in Times Square, once the ball drops. Okay, so Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. We're gonna exit Times Square now, and we're gonna head back to Rockefeller Center. Merry Christmas to all of the viewers. I have a busy day tomorrow, so I am retiring from the night. Thank you, Peter, and thank you for everything that you do and for everything that you contribute to the channel. Merry Christmas, Peter, to you and your family. And we have Greenhawk here. Merry Christmas, Greenhawk. Okay, wonderful stream here. Beautiful night. It is now Christmas in the Eastern time zone.
That's why I give you my number, you see. I don't pay goddamn
Okay, and we have Vivek here. Merry Christmas, Vivek. Happy holidays. We have a big audience here tonight. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for helping me reach 8,000 subscribers tonight. You guys are unbelievable tonight. Thank you all once again. And we have Derek once again. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, Derek, to you and your family. Okay, and speaking of Santa, let's check out where Santa is now, courtesy of NORAD. Santa was last spotted in Panama City. He is heading to the Galapagos in Ecuador. He is heading towards the Galapagos Islands of Ecuador. There he is right there with the reindeer. It looks like he's over the Pacific Ocean there on his way to the Galapagos. Okay, and we have Sabrina here. Sabrina. Saludos. Feliz Navidad desde Argentina. Okay. Gracias, Sabrina. Besos y abrazos para todos en Argentina. Feliz Navidad. Okay, and we have Andy here from New Zealand. Merry Christmas to everyone way down in New Zealand. Okay, we have Derek here. Another Derek. We have another Derek here. Feliz Navidad. Derek Brown. Feliz Navidad. Yes, indeed, Andrew. We have more than 300. Well, we're just under 300 now, but we have a big audience here tonight. Thank you all once again. And Vivek here. Merry Christmas to everyone in India. Alejandra, Feliz Navidad acá de... Where are we from? Acá de festeja a lo loco, un calor. Alejandra, Feliz Navidad. We have Wendell here. Feliz Natal a Brazil. And we have Stefano. Merry Christmas, Stefano. Okay, very nice. You guys have been wonderful here tonight. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to everyone watching all throughout the world here. Okay, and we have Nelson. Feliz Navidad desde Perú. Feliz Navidad a todos los peruanos. Bendiciones, amigo. And we have Juan here. Feliz Navidad, Sebastián en Nueva York. Okay, and we have Juan Paulo here from Feliz Natal. Feliz Natal. Juan Paulo, Brazil. Okay, we have everybody here. We have the entire globe right here in the chat. Thank you all so much. You guys have been wonderful. Gracias a todos ustedes por estar aquí conmigo durante esta transmisión en vivo desde aquí en Nueva York con la llegada de las Navidades. Happy holidays, everybody, with the arrival of Christmas here in New York City. Okay, so we are heading back to Rockefeller Center. That is where we'll be ending the stream here tonight. Okay, and we have here Mimicha. Mimicha, Feliz Navidad desde Buenos Aires, Argentina. Saludos a todos. Feliz Navidad. Buenos Aires, Argentina. Bendiciones. And we have the Lechu here. Did I pronounce that right? The Lechu here. Saludos amigos desde La Plata, Argentina. Gastón y Ana. Gastón y Ana. Feliz Navidad. Okay, and we have here Turbo. Happy birthday to my lady Natasha. Merry Christmas. Happy birthday, Natasha, and Merry Christmas. Lots of shout outs here. Okay, this is the entrance to the Diamond District here, 47th Street. Okay, it is a busy one here right now. Okay, and we have Deval. Deval here. Feliz Natal. Do Paraná, Brasil. Feliz Natal, Deval. Look at everything going on here. Bendiciones para ti también. Gracias, Mimicha. Okay, let's see if we can make our way to Rockefeller. We have a lot of pedestrian traffic here. Tenemos mucho tráfico aquí de los peatones. All right, so we're heading back to Rockefeller Center. We're gonna check out the tree there on this I was gonna say New Year's. That's not for another week. On this Christmas, the arrival of Christmas in Rockefeller Center. And Luciana, sul do Paraná, Curitiba, Brazil. And Stefano, it's a good city. Yes, it is a very good city here. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Feliz Natal. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad a todos en Sudamérica. Okay, and we have Frente here. Saludos desde Monterrey, México. Bendiciones a todos en México. Besos y abrazos para todos en Latinoamérica. And we have Sao Paulo, Brazil. Feliz Natal, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Okay, we got more here. We have Tama. Feliz Navidad desde Bucaramanga, Colombia. Gloria y Tatiana. Feliz Navidad, Gloria y Tatiana. Okay, we have Segaris here. Oh, they're going by a little quick here. Segaris, saludos desde Bolivia. Cochabamba, okay. Saludos a todos en Cochabamba, Bolivia. Saludos a la tía Lupe en el Seco Pueblo. Feliz Navidad, Esteban. And we have Pepito here. Saludos para la familia Tres Sierras en Patterson, New Jersey. Bendiciones a todos en Patterson, New Jersey. We have Alberto. Feliz Navidad y saludos desde Montevideo, Uruguay. Bendiciones para todos en Montevideo, Uruguay. Lots of shout outs here. We have a lot of shout outs here. Gracias a todos ustedes por estar aquí conmigo durante esta transmisión en vivo. Aquí en la ciudad de Nueva York con la llegada de las Navidades. Okay, and we have Pro Store, if I'm pronouncing it right. Pro Store. Merry Christmas, everyone. Prosto Arthur. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. Merry Christmas, Prosto Arthur. Hace mucho frío. Estamos bien aquí, estamos bien. El frío no se siente mucho cuando caminas mucho. And to my mom in the chat, Merry Christmas to my family. We have a big audience here tonight. Big audience tonight. Okay, and we have Guerra 11. Saludos a la familia. Guerra Mejía de White Plains. Feliz cumpleaños a mi esposa Beatriz. Feliz cumpleaños a Beatriz. Saludos a todos en White Plains, Nueva York. Feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas from Lisa Lalu's family, la familia Lisa Lalu. Muchas bendiciones. Bolivia. Okay, wow, that's a lot of shout outs. Feliz Navidad a todos. Gracias por su compañía. Okay, and we are back here at the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. Pepito says, saludos para mi esposa Erika. Erika Fabios en Patterson, Nueva Jersey. Feliz Navidad, Erika. Look at all of the folks here as they have gathered around the world's most famous Christmas tree. Este árbol navideño es el más famoso del mundo aquí en Rockefeller Center. Andrés García, feliz Navidad desde Perú. Feliz Navidad a todos en Perú. And we have Edwin here. Feliz Navidad. Saludos desde Lima, Perú. Saludos para mi esposa Katy y mi hija Yamila. Feliz Navidad a Katy y Yamila. Y a todos en Lima y en Perú.
Have a good one, my man.
Ok, wow, tenemos muchas personas viéndonos desde Sudamérica. Gracias a todos en Sudamérica. Muy bonito el árbol navideño, el más famoso del mundo aquí en Rockefeller Center, el árbol de Rockefeller Center. Mira qué lindo te ves. Okay, and we have Kyle here. Kyle. Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Kyle.
Happy Christmas, America.
Merry Christmas. How are you?
I'm good, brother. How are you, man?
Everything good. All right. What a big audience we have here tonight. as Christmas has officially arrived here in New York. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy Natal. Feliz Natal. Feliz Navidad. Happy holidays.
Fuck you.
Look how beautiful that tree looks. Beautiful tree. 75-foot tall. Norway spruce from East Greenbush, New York, which is just outside of the capital city of Albany. Beautiful tree here. Perfect spot to welcome the arrival of Christmas. And let's make our way over to the other side of the plaza so we can see it from the other direction. Okay, this is FAO Shorts right here. This is their current location.
Wait, that's
I know we gotta go this way.
Nelson, un champagne brindis por Navidad. That's a nice way to celebrate the arrival of Christmas with toast and some champagne. You're gonna buy a handbag for you know who? A handbag? No, I'm not buying anything. I wouldn't be good at picking a handbag, so that wouldn't be my thing to buy anyways, because I'm not good with shopping for handbags and stuff like that. It is beautiful night here. Merry Christmas, everybody. All right, so we're getting close to ending the stream here. It is past midnight. Thank you all once again. You guys have been great. We had a big audience here tonight for this Christmas Eve live stream as we just welcome the arrival of Christmas here in New York City and throughout the Eastern Time Zone. Okay, we got more music here, courtesy of the Pedicabs. Okay, Andrew is asking, is this the latest you've been live? Just about, yeah. A couple of years ago, I did stream the ball drop. I was live to about maybe 1 a.m., 1 o'clock. A couple of years ago during the ball drop. Okay, thank God we are away from those pedicabs with their obnoxious music. Alright, so make sure you guys, if you guys haven't already done so, make sure to hit the like button. And make sure to subscribe as we just reached 8,000 subscribers during this live stream here tonight. You guys have been great. We have about maybe about 70 new subscribers tonight. 70 new subscribers. So thank you all once again. Thank you to all of the new subs. That is a great way to welcome Christmas 2025. Ok, saludos para Astrid, Gabriel y Mashi, el rey de la casa. Feliz Navidad, Gabriel y Mashi. That's a nice picture there. Ok, aquí tenemos a Alejandro desde Costa Rica. Feliz Navidad a todos en Costa Rica. Muchas bendiciones y felicidad, prosperidad también. Okay, so here is another look at the tree from this side of the plaza. Look how beautiful it is. Qué bonito este árbol navideño, el más famoso del mundo. Aquí en Rockefeller Center, this is the most famous Christmas tree. And hello to Munich. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Munich. And we have Nice Oceans here. Nice Ocean. Merry Christmas. Nice Ocean. Let me mute the microphone here. Okay, and we are back here to our normal audio. Okay, we have Ersin here. Ersin from Turkey. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to everyone in Turkey. And Prosta Author, where are you guys from? They're from all over. We have a worldwide audience here tonight. Okay, and we have Dami here. Dami here. Feliz Navidad para todos. Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad para todos. Saludos a Karen y a todo de Uruguay. Feliz Navidad, Karen. Bendiciones a todos en Uruguay.
Guys, want anything?
Okay, so we are back here on Fifth Avenue. We have St. Patrick's Cathedral. They got the midnight mass taking place in there, inside of the cathedral, with Timothy Dolan, his last midnight mass as the Archbishop of New York. And Julissa, Feliz Navidad a Miguel Cruz. Feliz Navidad, Miguel. Y Feliz Navidad, Julissa. Okay, here's another look here at the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. The plaza right here is closed for the night. So we do have the plaza here that is closed for the night, but we can still see the tree from this vantage point right here. Look how beautiful it is. Absolutely beautiful.
I took one. I'll add it.
Can you add me to the chat?
What's that?
Can you add me to the chat?
Yeah, you want to say hello? Hello.
Should we do a selfie or should we do a video?
You have to do it from the front. Hello.
Merry Christmas! Wishing everyone a happy new year. Merry Christmas. We were gonna go closer to the tree, but we all know why we can't because someone tried to commit arson. But anyway, Merry Christmas. Here we are.
They were trying to commit arson where?
Here. That's why we can't go closer to the tree.
Really? When did that happen?
When did that happen, My sister isn't too sure, but someone tried to commit arson, and that's why we can't go to the tree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because for years we could follow me on Instagram and anything you want to at Tiara Contessa, TIARACONTESSA.
Contessa.
Period.
Where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
New Jersey. Where in
from
Jersey?
New Jersey. I live in LA.
Okay.
Thank you.
Shout out.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Contessa. Okay. Okay. So she make a comment there that someone was trying to set fire to the tree here. I have to look into that. Wow, that would be quite a story. Okay, Julissa, Feliz Navidad a mi tío Gordo que está en Minnesota. Feliz Navidad, Gordo. And we have here, who else do we have here? Christian Contreras. Merry Christmas to the Contreras family. Feliz Navidad a la familia Contreras. Okay, that is Saks Fifth Avenue right here. That is their light show. I'm not sure if they're putting on a show tonight, but we have already seen that in past streams. We'll definitely be back. Feliz Navidad a la familia Contreras. Okay, so we're going to end the stream here right in front of St. Patrick's Cathedral as they continue to hold their midnight mass. With Timothy Dolan, the Archbishop of New York, this is his final midnight mass as Archbishop. He'll be stepping down towards the end of the year. Break the record and end the stream after 2 a.m. Hell no, Andrew. You should do that. You definitely got to go live, man. I'm waiting to see your first live stream. Feliz Navidad, Roxana y Marcelo de Argentina. Gracias, Christian. Feliz Navidad, Roxana y Marcelo. And we have Crazy Angel Girl. Merry Christmas from Jersey, Sherry Lopez. Feliz Navidad, Crazy Girl and Sherry Lopez. Merry Christmas. I need to sleep now. Kisses. I love watching you on the live stream. Feliz Natal, Luciana. Okay, so there is the shot of St. Patrick's Cathedral. Beautiful St. Patrick's Cathedral on this Christmas, the arrival of Christmas. ¿Cómo se llama esa catedral? El Catedral de St. Patrick's. Ellos están en el medio de una misa ahora mismo. Okay, and we have Axel Carrasco. Feliz Navidad, Axel Carrasco. Okay, very nice. All right, so we're going to end the stream here in front of St. Patrick's Cathedral as they continue with their midnight mass. Gracias a todos ustedes que me acompañaron hoy, esta noche, para la llegada de las Navidades este año aquí en Nueva York. Gracias a todos ustedes. Un buen abrazo para todos. Thank you all, everybody that joined me here on this live stream tonight. You guys were great. Gastón, feliz Navidad a todos. Saludos desde Buenos Aires, Argentina. Gracias, Gastón. Felicidades a todos en Argentina. Uriel, feliz Navidad para la familia Davila. Feliz Navidad para la familia Davila. Okay, if you guys haven't done so, make sure to like the stream. Make sure to subscribe. You guys have been great. I'm going to end the stream here. We'll be back here later for our Christmas Day live stream. Regresaremos por la tarde, hoy por la tarde. Gracias a todos ustedes otra vez para acompañarme esta noche aquí en Nueva York. Thank you all for accompanying me during this live stream here as we welcome the arrival of Christmas here in New York. One more shout out here. We have Nino Tolaba desde Córdoba. Saludos a Maggie y Catita. Alberto Cruz, feliz Navidad desde México. Saludos a todos en México. Y saludos desde Córdoba. Saludos a Maggie y Catita. Merry Christmas once again to the Contreras. Feliz Navidad a la familia Contreras. All right, folks. With that said, I hope you all have a good night. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Natal, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. One more shout out here. Feliz Navidad. Un saludo a Charito y sus pichis watching your system while having Christmas dinner in Lima, Peru. Feliz Navidad a Charlito y sus pichis. Bendiciones desde Lima, Peru. All right, folks. Once again, thank you all once again. You guys have been great. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Natal. And we have one more here, Samuel, Feliz Natal, de Diadema, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Okay, thank you all once again. All right, folks, I will be ending the stream here. Thank you all once again. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Feliz Natal, Feliz Navidad. I'll be back here later in the day for our Christmas Day live stream. Ignacio, saludos. De Lima, Perú, de Ignacio Town. Gracias. Saludos, bendiciones, Ignacio. Feliz Navidad, Perú. Thank you all. Gracias. Feliz noche. Feliz Navidad. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Have a good night, y'all. I'll see you back here later today for our Christmas Day live stream. All right.